Hey, I'm Jared. Today we've been watching Frieren, episode 10. So in the last one we had the showdowns between, well, I mean, the initial showdown between Aura and Frieren, and then we had the showdowns for Fern and Stark for fighting the two other demons. And, I mean, as I was thinking pretty much the whole time, they're a lot stronger than they think they are. They just needed to find themselves and get into it, and they're finding their own strengths now, even more so now that they've realized how strong they are, that they were able to defeat enemies that they thought they had no chance of defeating, especially in Sark's case. I feel like Fern had a little bit more confidence in herself, but she still had to find herself there in that fight, and she just spammed him to death. She's literally just an A button spammer. I'm expecting us to finish up the Frieren and Aura fight this episode, and then move on to whatever's next for the plot. I'm pretty sure Frieren's gonna win this. I mean, we're only like halfway through the season, so I don't imagine her not winning. But I don't think it's gonna be an easy fight because they're hyping it up a little bit here. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and hop into this, see what we got. We're starting off with a flashback here. All right.
なんだ先生は本当に卑怯だと思ってるのそうだ奴らは言葉を話すだけの魔物に過ぎない
So even back then, demons were still messing with them. But we're gonna pick up just a hole in this man.
これであなたたちの計画は失敗です
そうだな。だがフリーレンは無事では済むまい。
We'll see about that.
奴は今頃、フリーレンは我らの脅威だ。だが魔力はアウラ様に遠く及ばず。
I don't know, we'll see about that.
正面から叩く。
あの人は魔族と正面から戦うような真似は絶対にしません。
バカな。いつだってやつ。早々のフリーレンは。
I was about to say, I don't know how much that's gonna hold up there.
卑怯者め。お前たちは魔法使いの風上にも置けない。
それはフリーレン様が一番よくわかっていることです。
Not quite sure what to talk about, but. Alright, right back to another flashback, alright?
こいつを殺したのはお前かそこの死にかけ
Oh, it's Frieren. It's when she first meets her.
すごい魔力だお前強いだろ
Wonder if she's always been like this, or if this is what broke her and made her like this.
私はあるだろうが強い魔法使いの気持ちはわからね
わかるはずだ。
は
あなたには私の気持ちがわかるはずだ。あなたの方がはるかに強い魔法使いだから。
Are they just talking about the fact that they're hiding how much power they actually have? So I'd say that's pretty basic stuff you should be doing, not really a disgrace. But we'll see where they're going with it.
下ろして。
下ろさないお前には才能がある私の弟子にする追っ手だなお前が殺した将軍より強いぞこいつらは卑怯で狡猾だが同時にどいつもこいつもくだらねえ魔法への誇りを持っていやがる
If that was a general, then what are these guys supposed to be?
エルフを皆殺しにしろそれが魔王様の命令だお前の命などどうでも私は強い魔法使いの気持ちが痛いほどよくわかるこいつら
We're gonna get a glimpse of how strong she really is.
クソみたいなおごりと油断だ
Quite literally just a glimpse, huh? Yep.
こいつらは格上の卓越した魔法使いだったが些細な油断で命を落とした
Underestimating. That's the demon's number one thing to do, apparently.
強さ 認させた。
そうだ。誇り高き魔法を愚弄した卑怯で最低な戦い方。
See, I don't agree with that. I really don't. I'm gonna be honest. Like you're a mage. It should be like tier 1 thing you should do is learning to control how much mana output you're actually like putting out there for other people to observe. Because you don't, it's like sword fighting. You don't want to just have somebody just know every move that you have.
そろそろ修行を始めるか。
You want to be able to twist them up and fucking trick them to be able to win the fight. That's how the fights are won. It's not always just pure skill.
だから魔法を愚弄するような卑怯者は私たちだけでいい。さすがだな。よく制御できている。
Right off the bat. I mean, it's a little rough on the outside, but
あとは並行して基本訓練だ。基礎的な魔力を上げていく。
ところでこの魔力の制限はどうやって
always.
続ければいいの？あまり長いと疲れるんだけど。
私と同じくらい。一生だ。
Yep. Always.
この私の前でそんなに多くの魔力を消費して大丈夫なのかしら。
服従の天秤。天秤に互いの魂を乗せ、より魔力の大きい方が相手を服従させる。
But doesn't controlling this amount of bodies cost mana? Or is it just like a one cost thing? Like once you've got them, you've got them. That's it.
アウラの魔力から伝わってくる。500年か。魔族の中でもかなりの長寿だ。
But that ain't shit on what you are.
それでも魔族は魔力を包み隠さないし、包み隠せない。
Let's hold off on the Norcan they, but let's just go with the they don't.
アゼリューゼ。
先生、
That was a weird cut, but alright, yeah. Alright.
魔族ってずる。
奴らにとっての魔力は
Okay, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense, but at the same time, I'm gonna
尊厳そのものと言っても
I'm gonna stand by the they not that they can't, they just don't.
制限することはあっても
I feel like we're almost definitely gonna run into one that are gonna be suppressing their mana.
縛られるように魔族は魔力に縛られている。
That is a cool way to explain that, though.
誇りに思い誰よりも魔法が好きなのに己の魔力すら自由にできない。イブ様になってきたな。
Oh my.
フリーレン、まだ魔法は好きか？
I wonder how long she lived. Because she is a human, but how long did she actually live? Like, did her magic enhance her life? Or is it just like a normal lifetime for her?
たった50年前でしょ。
お前の長い寿命ならいつか魔王を倒せるほどの高みにたどり着ける。歴史に名を残そうなんて考えるなよ。目立たず生きろ。お前が歴史に名を残すのは魔王をぶっ殺す時だ。
Okay, so we're past that threshold, so we can just leave our name as many times as we want then, I guess. So she didn't have to worry as much about holding back in that promise, I guess, to her master. I mean, I guess she didn't really promise, but the request from her master. Shouldn't have as much inclination to just hold back anymore.
この森に長く生きた魔法使いがいると聞いた。それは君か？
長く生きたと言っても、だらだら生きていただけだよ。優秀なわけじゃない。帰りなよ。まあまあの魔法使いに用はないでしょ。
いや、君は僕が出会ってきたどの魔法使いよりも強い。
どうしてそう思うの？
Just a feeling?
なんとなく。
Yep. That's gonna be the magic words for her.
アゼリューゼ。
That shit went by way too fast for me to be able to see all the images that just cut through. We'll have to check that out later. Oh, it's cool how it like separates them from their bodies. I figured it would just force them to go full out to see who had the most.
今にわかるわ。早々のフリーレン。
I want to see her at full point here. I was kind of hoping it would force her to go full force. But we'll see what happens.
あなたの魔力が全てを物語っている。手に取るようにわかる。あなたは
You can see what she's allowing you to see.
魔力どちらにせよ。私には遠く及ばない。私の勝ちよ。
I mean, being a bit overconfident, but that's pretty normal for you guys, because she doesn't even look like she's submitted at all.
なんだ。天秤がフリーレンの方に傾いていく。
She's about to give her a glimpse. Well, clearly it did, because you're kind of an idiot.
の不安定さもわずかなブレもなかった。
Oh, and you've been doing it for longer than you've been alive.
バカじゃないの？なんでそんなわけのわからない。
Pointless.
そうだね。バカな。
Pointless.
でもお前たちに勝て。
Exactly. The point is, I'm about to whoop your ass.
ふざけるな。私は500年以上生きた大魔族だ。
アウラ、お前の前にいるのは1000年以上生きた魔法使いだ。
You can't even see the ends of it. Not even close. Not even close.
アウラ、自害しろ。
Oh, that's fucking OP. That is fucking OP. And that's how it's gonna end it too, yo. Fuck yes. Alright. That was everything I wanted. That was everything we needed. Dude, it is the demons just... It's their number one flaw to just underestimate everybody they're fighting. And it literally is the thing that brings them down every time so far. I wouldn't even be surprised if we get a flashback to the Demon King, and that's what brought him down. There was a lot of backstory on that. And talking to her master and learning a lot about it. I still just... I don't agree with the whole it's a disgrace thing. Fuck that. That should literally be base level what you need to be learning. Like, every mage should be learning that. Every fucking mage. Especially all the human ones who, like, need to be able to deceive the demons, who are just constantly flaunting their power. Which, again, I don't agree with the they can't statement either, because there's nowhere there that proves that they can't. It just proves that they don't want to. We're definitely going to run into somebody who is just fully concealing their power as a demon. It's going to happen. That shit was hype as hell. I was... My goodness. Yeah, she wasn't even close in comparison. That... She had, like, 3 times, if not more, mana than what she had. Like, it wasn't even close. She got absolutely destroyed. And then the way that she, like, forced her to kill herself instead of just taking her out with a spell while she couldn't move or anything like that, just being like, alright, kill yourself. Like, that's fucking OD. That is too much. That is fucking OP ass shit right there. They did not leave us much to go on for, like, what the next couple episodes are going to be, so I imagine next episode's probably going to be pretty story-driven, and is going to be a lot of, like, what we're up for the next couple. So, I guess we're going to just go ahead and hop into that. I will see y'all there. Oh. If I had to... Let's see. I would honestly give this one like a 4.8, 4.9. Like, it was an amazing episode, pretty much all the way through. Like, the backstories were pretty important all the way through. There was a little bit of a, like, the weird cut stuff, and I didn't even get to see what those images were whenever it was cutting back over to the fight from the flashbacks. But it, other than those slight cuts, everything else was perfect. That was a great episode. So let's go and just hop into the next one.